right, so we're working with S19 Standard form, and we're going to graph an equation. So as we look at our equation, we have 5x minus 4y is equal to negative 20. And remember, if we're going to graph using the intercepts, that means that we're going to have two ordered pairs. One is going to have a 0 in the x position, and the other is going to have a 0 in the y position. So if I want to know what y is, that means x has to be 0. So I'm going to put a 0 in for x. Minus 4y is equal to negative 20. I'm going to divide by negative 4 on both sides of the equation. Therefore, y is equal to 5. So my first ordered pair is 0, 5. Now, continuing on, if I want to know what x is, that means that y has to be 0. And I'm going to follow the same process. I have 5x. And this minus 4 times 0, of course, we get rid of that. 5x equals negative 20. Divide by 5 on both sides of the equation. Therefore, x is negative 4. So now I have my intercepts, and I am going to plot them. Now, could you have done the cover-up method on this? Absolutely. So I could have said, oh, I want to know what my x-intercept is. So cover up. Let me do it this way. Cover up this way. 5x equals negative 20. I know I divide both sides by 5. And if I do that, I get negative 4. Then cover up my x position. Well, negative 4y equals 20. And then dividing both sides by negative 4, I get positive 5. Now, if I'm graphing the y first, I'm at 0, and I go up to 5. And then my x, I go over to negative 4 and 0, click, and we're done. Let's go ahead and do a few more. This time I'm just going to use the cover-up method. It's faster. So I have 3x plus 4y is equal to negative 24. I'm going to have one ordered pair here, second ordered pair here. So x is 0, therefore 4y equals negative 24. If I divide both sides by 4, that would be negative 6. Then I'm going to cover up my y, make my y 0. 3x is equal to negative 24. Well, dividing both sides by 3, negative 24 divided by 3 is negative 8. Now let's graph. So I'm at 0 as my x-coordinate, negative 6. Click. Then for my, that was my y-intercept, excuse me. Then for my x-intercept, I'm going to go over here to negative 8, 0, click. We're done. Then we've got this one. So x minus 3y is equal to 9. Again, I know for my y-intercept, x is in the 0. For my x-intercept, y is 0. Cover up. I want to know what y is. So I cover up my x. Negative 3y equals 9. Divide both sides by negative 3. 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. Now I want to know what x is. Cover up the negative 3y. X is equal to 9. So I'm going to go here. 0. My y-intercept is 0, negative 3. And then my x-intercept, meaning I go over on the x, stay put, is 9. Submit, and we are done. The next problem we have is 3x minus y equals 3. I chose this one because I wanted to make sure that you remember that the sign in front of the term goes with the term. So on this one, when I'm looking for my y-intercept, again I cover up x, and this time I have negative y. is equal to 3. Well, remember that imaginary 1 is in front of y, so I'm going to divide both sides by -1. So my y-intercept would be 3 divided by -1 is -3. Then cover up my y, so y is 0 on this one. 3x equals 3. Well, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this would be our answer for this one. So I'm going to go over here, go 0, -3, and 1, 0, and submit. All right, that's it for this lesson. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you soon.